Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center and so much more. Welcome to the world of magic and miracles, to the industry of magic and miracles, to hypersonic magic, and to the new world, a new life with endless possibilities, a new operating system as each one of us is flying around in the outer reaches of the universe like Peter Pan, floating, flitting, and experiencing this new feeling of a new life and of living life in a completely new way. All the magic of each one of us has been brought to the place where we can experience it within ourselves, and everything is bubbling over. Things are appearing in your life out of nowhere, almost too much to contain. The excitement of one moment, and you turn the corner, and there's another moment, another gift delivered to you as the world is opening up for each one of us. And the beings that support us and our team are rushing in the opportunities before we can even respond to the one before. And they're saying, let's go, keep up. There's more coming. And as soon as you turn your head for a second, there's another piece of magic delivered to change your circumstances, but more importantly, to change you and your awareness of your ability to go beyond every circumstance is growing by leaps and bounds. And to me, that is the definition of flying above the ground, above the circumstances, enjoying your life and living life in a brand new way. It's simply magical. So I'm going to share a few things as I always do. Materializing once again as the year of remembrance comes nearer to its end, we are finding ourselves in a moment of flux, a sort of holding pattern as we gather all that we have remembered and prepare for what is next. We may feel a little out of balance and having feelings of, what am I doing here? Why am I feeling a little unsure of my next step? This is all happening to prepare you for a change that is coming. 2024 will be the year of the open door and the year of materializing what you have gathered into the physical world. All of your remembrances of who you are and what this life is have led you to your ability to walk through the open door into your true home and collect your vision for humanity and then materialize it into the physical world. You are now ready to do this very thing because you have been remembering who you are, what this life is, and what you are capable of. And now you are ready to walk through that door. And very soon you will do exactly that. And you will materialize the beauty, harmony, balance, freedom, and abundance that you created in your origin and deliver it here into the physical. Know that in remembering who you are, you have also by inference remembered who everyone else is, even if they still haven't remembered for themselves. And your treatment of others is the key to unlocking your power, to the embodying of your true being, having access to your power and materializing your vision into the physical world. So that recognition through the remembrance of yourself, of others like yourself or as yourself, is rooted in the simple but gigantic word called kindness. Kindness is the key. It is the one word that speaks directly to your treatment of another. So when it says in the Bible, if you speak in the tongues of angels or can prophesy the future, but have not love, you are a clanging cymbal. And I exchanged the word love for kindness. If you have not kindness, you are but a clanging cymbal. It is the root of everything. It is the greatest thing that you can transmit to another person. You may be able to raise the dead, heal the sick, but people will only remember if you were kind. It is more powerful than any weapon or any gift that you could ever covet. And from today forward, we must see each person as a brand new person, letting go of the stream of unkind acts that we have felt were perpetrated against us, that holds that person in that place forever, puts a picture frame around their neck. And if that person delivers another act of unkindness, it has no connection to the past. Your ability to look at them as a new person every time you see them is an ability that's greater than almost every ability that exists. To not carry what has been done in the past and create a picture of another person is the kindness that is a part of the new world. And in fact, it is how you have always wanted to be treated, not to have your past transgressions held against you. And most times we demand that, but we have a hard time giving it to others. So kindness will lead the way. It will be the force that this new life rides in on. And now chapter 25 of this life is a hoot. In the meantime, your brain is fucked. GPS, our connection. Can you imagine driving across the country using your GPS to guide you, and all of a sudden, there is no signal, and all communications with the one who was guiding you is severed? You now must create a method to survive without this connection. Now imagine that everyone was driving across the country, that this is what everyone was doing to enjoy their life. Life was happy and carefree, without any structure or any rules and regulations. We were like children on the playground, and with our connection to our GPS, we were always being directed and were never outside of the awareness of our safety, security, and well-being that was as present as our breath. There were far few people on the planet when this first happened. And so they had to bind together and create ways to feel as though they were safe, secure, and full of well-being. They gained comfort from the group and lost their natural independent trust in their unique, magical magnificence that came through their individual connection to their GPS. They had to find these things outside of themselves within the group, and they began to build a world to take the place of what the connection to the GPS signal normally provided. This continued to grow over the years and developed into a system of software programs that had an appearance of that beautiful connection, but was just a facsimile. The software programs needed rules and regulations to run. They were never able to have the same randomness and free-flowing accessibility of the original connection, but it gave people something that would keep them from feeling completely lost. Soon, infrastructure would be built around these programs, and concepts like religion and law, authority, power, and control would find their way into this creation. This creation served its purpose to try and keep humanity moving in the hope that it would one day regain its connection individually with its GPS, your God personal self. This world that had to be created is the world that exists today. It is the world where words and concepts like freedom and choice and love were created to make you think you had freedom and choice and love. But these things already belong to you. But since we lost our connection to this knowing, the simple and natural ability to live life had to be created and orchestrated by the group. And in fact, we have not truly lived life since the day that our signal was lost. We have just lived the life that was programmed for us to live. It appears that we have choice, but the choices are selected for us. Work or not work, get married or not get married, go to college or not go to college, have a family or not have a family, black or white, left or right. Remember when we were kids? We didn't have to make a choice because it all belonged to you. Choice did not exist until your parents or something within the program said you had to choose this or that. They taught us that this is what was necessary for the betterment of the group. When we were connected to our personal GPS, we had everything available to us, and we always acted with the awareness and intent to uplift all others in their sovereign connection to their GPS. Somewhere inside of us, we never forgot the beauty of the feeling of our individual connection, and we have yearned for its return over eons of time. There have been those among us who have entered into this creation with their signal still intact, and they have assisted mightily in holding our hand until we could one day reconnect, remember, and return to that connection where we could truly live life once again, to live life with harmony and balance with all life everywhere. Well, just a couple of days ago, I was informed by my dear friend Moji that we did it. The link and the connection to our GPS has been brought back online. All beings everywhere can now access that connection and the communication with yourself, the you that is aware that they are an aspect of the one energy has now been turned back on. Can you imagine looking from above the planet where the lack of connection has placed a continuous shroud of darkness around the planet, and watch as each individual link is lit up, creating a light across the face of the earth, a stream of light going from each person to that aspect of themselves that sits at the right hand of the Creator. Stop for a moment and feel the magnitude of this moment that has been millions of years in the making. A new day has dawned, and the ability to live life is now available to all There will, of course, be a transitional period, for all have never lost their true identity and sovereignty. So each will make the choice to step through the now permanently open door to themselves when they are ready. This will take time for many because the power of these programs and this creation has embedded itself into the reality of most people's awareness. So to step away too quickly will be like having the rug of your life pulled from under your feet. So great patience will be required as we go forward in this rarefied air, these uncharted waters. But each of us that have been a part of this moment arriving have been feeling its arrival within our own life. And we have been dispensing the codes and the knowing of its coming through the light that has come to each of us. Everywhere we walk and with everyone we come in contact with, you have been delivering the reality of the coming of this day. Hold on loosely, for the excitement of what is coming for you may be dizzying. And let the flow and the connection take you where you are destined to go. You will lead others back to the awareness of their connection by the light that shines brightly through your whole being. And others will see it and be drawn to you without necessarily understanding why. Just know that you are a bridge to their accepting their own connection. Do not worry. All will return to their connection, but all must do it within their own timing. It may be intense for some and less intense for others, but it will happen for all. Go now and live this new life with full confidence from that aspect of you that you have reconnected to, and from all the support of our dear friend Simeon and all the masters and all of your team. They are all celebrating this moment with us and locking the reality of its arrival in place in the field with solidity and finality as the door to you is now locked in the open position. You are a beacon of this new life. Live it for yourself and live it so that others will desire to live it too. Cheers and congratulations to us all. Let's all raise a glass in honor and respect to all who have helped bring this day forward. We did it. We fucking did it. Can you feel all the infinite possibilities queuing up just for you? I dare anyone to try and wipe the smile away from your face that is there in this moment. Now run along and play. Your life is about to completely change. I can't wait to see what's coming next. And I just add the words from this song. You were going there, but now you're here, standing face to face Now there's no fear. I can feel your doubt disappear. What had seemed so far is now so near. We lost our way one night. Clouds crossed the moon and covered up its light. I was wondering in the dark. I was searching for so long, trying to find some peace of mind, till I finally saw the light of my star. So suddenly, now I see what I thought was gone was right in front of me. How could I miss the obvious? Like a wave to the shore, come back for more, open the door, till I finally saw the light of my star. You were going there, but now you're here, standing face to face. Now there's no fear. I can feel your doubt disappear. For what had seemed so far is now so near. Your connection is back online. And with that, your perfect life and your perfect health in the world of magic and miracles and hypersonic magic belongs to you. Cheers. Thank you for joining me. I am David.